Hello, welcome to practice. I'm Lindsay, and today we're going to be going through a lovely little sequence just to iron out the neck and strengthen the spine and reverse the effects of spending long durations on laptops and smartphones. So, when you're ready, let's begin. So we're going to come to a nice seated position just to start off our practice. I'm just going to arrive on the mat. So come to cross-legged, or if that feels uncomfortable for you, you can just cross your legs but take the heels away from the body. Just make sure that your sitting bones are grounding into the ground and that your spine is nice and long. I invite you to close off the eyes and just arrive. Bring the awareness to the breath. Bring in breath in through the nose and back out through the nose. Bring the awareness inwards. Forget about anything you have to do. This is your time on the mat. Bring awareness to the neck and to the shoulders. And notice if you feel any tension. If you do, just acknowledge it, no judgment. Just try and let it go with every exhale. Arms are just relaxed with the palms on the knees. Stay focused on the breath. Stay focused on you. And very gently, we're just going to bring some movement into the spine. So just sway from side to side. I like to call this seaweed. Imagine you're a piece of seaweed anchored into the seabed and you're just swaying in the ocean. Maybe get the head and the neck involved. Just find this movement and find what feels good. Rocking from side to side. And then make a stop in the center. Just going to have some neck circles. So drop the chin to the chest. Maybe loosen it up. Ease your way in. And then drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. And then continue dropping the head back. Gazes up. Or you can have your eyes closed. It's up to you. Then right ear to right shoulder. And then chin to chest again. Just do a few more in your own breath. When you look forward and down, you exhale in. When you drop the head back and look up, you're inhaling. And then take it in the other direction. Notice any crunching or any niggles. Just keep working through. Just releasing all the tendons in the neck. It's so good for you. And then come back to center. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Really reach up. Exhale, turn the torso to the right. Drop the left palm to the right knee and the right arm just behind you, just propping up the torso. Keep the spine nice and long. Inhale and lengthen, lift the chest. Exhale, turn to look over the right shoulder. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Try and keep that left hip grounded. Every inhale, try and lengthen. Every exhale, try and turn a little bit more into the twist. Relax the shoulders. 2 more breaths here. Nice and steady. And on the next inhale, turn the head back first to the center. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, take it straight over to the other side. Right arm to the left knee, left arm just behind you. Inhale, lengthen and lift the chest. Exhale, turn the head and look over the shoulder. Keep breathing. Nice steady breaths. Feel that stretch all down the neck. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and just twist a little bit more. One more breath here. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and twist. Inhale, turn the head back first, and then the torso. Inhale, take the arms wide, up over the head. Keep the left arm up, we're going to float the right arm down. Inhale, reach up on the left side. Exhale, come down onto the right. Keep lengthening the left side. Can come in a little bit lower down to the right. Keep the neck relaxed. We're just warming up the bodies. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Keep it steady. Inhale, float both arms up. Exhale, float the left arm down. Reach up, lengthen on the right side. Exhale, drop down to the left. Head and neck are relaxed. Keep the tension out of the right arm. You're just reaching over to the left. Bringing yourself down lower on the left. 2 more breaths here. And smile. Enjoy every movement. Inhale. Float the arms up. Exhale. Float the arms down. Now come to all fours, and we're just going to do a few rounds of cat-cow. So just make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your hands are nice, your fingers are nice and splayed, and that your knees are underneath your hips, and the tops of the feet are down on the mat. And then you can just freestyle here if you want. Just start waking up the body. And then when you're ready to begin, just drop the belly and inhale, look up. Exhale, push into the palms and really round through, round the spine. Inhale, keep the elbows soft, drop the belly. Look up. Exhale, round through. Do a few more in your own breath cycle. Just releasing. And then come to sit back on the heels. Our wrists always get neglected. So we're going to do a few wrist exercises. So we're just going to start by rotating the wrists, just making nice circles, both directions. Notice out, can you hear any clicking or pops? And then bring the palms to the mat, but the fingers are going to be facing towards the knees. And then very gently, know your own limits here, drop the heel of the hands down to the mat. And keep the fingers spread if you want, so the inside of your elbow are now facing away. Try and lengthen the spine and the neck, try not to hunch over here. We're trying to find some length and some nice stretch through the neck and the spine. But keep breathing. Can you get the palms down onto the mat? For some people, this is going to be really painful, but just keep breathing through it. Find your edge, don't push yourself. The wrists are very complex places. You've got so many little joints and tendons in there. But just find that nice stretch. Keep breathing, 2 more breaths here. Nice and steady in and out through the nose. And then very gently release back. Oh, notice how that feels. We have a few little circles. And then for our next wrist stretch, we call this gorilla stretch. Don't really know the technical term for it, but you bring your hands, your fingers up towards the underarm, and you're pushing the backs of the palms against the torso. And then relax the shoulders. The spine is nice and long. And again, just notice that stretch. We never really stretch out the wrists, so this is a really good exercise. Just keep breathing through any discomfort. For 2 more breaths here, stick with it, you can do it. 1 more breath, come on. And then release. Oh. Wincing and groaning is good. And release by just doing some few more circles, maybe rotating the forearms, the wrists forwards and backwards. Do whatever you need to do to find that release. Brilliant. Right, we're going to make our way back to all fours. So just come forward. We're going to be really opening up the chest. So we're going to be doing a puppy dog rather than a downward facing dog to really open the shoulder blades. So come to all fours. Make sure your knees and your hips are in line. And then just drop to your forearms. Stick the bum out. Don't be shy. And then, so your forearms now should be in like a number 11. Try and keep them as straight as possible. Draw the belly in slightly and then just come down. See if you can drop the head down to the mat. If this is really difficult for you, you can put a pillow underneath just to help support and bring the ground up towards you. But just feel that heart opening. Feel that stretch across the spine. And you can have your chin facing forward or you can have your forehead on the mat here. It's completely up to you. Just try and relax the feet. Relax the arms. And just sink the chest lower down towards the mat. This is creating a lovely little back bend. Sending the spine in a different direction that we're used to when we hunch over our computers. Stay with that breath in and out through the nose. For 3, 2, and 1. Use the strength in the legs just to push the body weight forward. And then very gently, doesn't matter how you get there, just come down to lie on the belly. We're just going to start by strengthening the spine. So we're coming into Bhujangasana. So toes and heels together. You zip the legs up. You've got one leg here. Bring the torso down. Slide the hands so the fingers and the tops of the shoulders are in line. The fingers are together. Nice and strong, and then draw the elbows in tight towards the body, and then just relax the forehead down on the mat. On your next inhale, engage the legs so the kneecaps pop off the mat, and then lift the torso up. Try to just use back strength here. No nestling into the hands. See if you can raise the hands up off the mat just a little bit, just to challenge yourself. Feel that stretch all down the spine. Look up, really create that nice back bend. Keep one more breath here, and then release. Release the hands down by the side of the body. Rest your right ear on the mat. Gazes to the edge of the mat. Toes are together, heels fall apart. Stay focused on the breath. And then we'll have a go at gondola. So bring the forehead forward. Draw the toes and the heels together. Then interlace the hands behind you so that the hands are on the hips. And then try and lengthen the arms as much as you can. Drop the forehead back down to the mat, but keep drawing the shoulder blades in together. If you can't interlace your fingers, see if you can just hold on to the opposite wrist. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lift everything up. Lift the feet up, lift the hands up, lift the chest up, and look up. Keep breathing. If this is too much of a challenge, you can drop the feet and just lift the chest. We're looking for the back bend here. Keep breathing. Another 2 breaths here. Keep looking up, lift the chest up. And then release. Rest your left ear on the mat. Arms just fall down by your side. Stay focused on the breath. Very gently, chin forward, using the palms, just push yourself back into a child's pose. I would take a wide leg child's pose here, just so we can open up the spine. If you want to have your feet and your knees together and go into a traditional child's pose, that's completely up to you. But reach the arms forward and rest the forehead on the mat. If you're in a traditional child's pose, you can have the hands going in the same direction as the feet. Just stay focused on the breath. Feel that release all down the spine. Another 2 breaths here. And very gently push yourself back up to a seated position. So come to cross-legged, or if you would prefer, you can come to kneeling. Just have a nice long spine again. Just have a roll of the shoulders. And just take a moment here. This is the end of our practice, but just take a moment just to see if you can notice any differences in how you feel from when you first sat on the mat. Close the eyes off. Stay with that breath in and out through the nose. Keep breathing. Draw the palms in towards the chest. Bow the head. Namaste. Thanks for practice, everyone. I hope that really helped. I hope you've all opened up your shoulders and you're feeling a lot more loose.